Control instruction is divided into many parts. Sequence control instructions, decision control instruction, case control instruction, and loop control instruction. In decision control, we study about if and else. In case control, we study about switch case, and in loop control, we study about loops such as while, do while, and for loop. Sorry, here class, this is the example of sequence control. In sequence control, control sequentially fall from main to end. So here we can see program execution always start with main. It doesn't matter where main is written in C program. So program execution start with here and go to there. Here printf enter the two numbers, user input two numbers here, and input number is printed in this function, function that is the printf. Here printf print that number which is inputted here and gets yes, return 0. Here you can see control does not skip any statement. Here control does not skip any statement. It falls sequentially throughout the program. So this is the example of sequence control. In this program we have input two numbers and print that two numbers. There are some another example such as calculation of simple interest. Calculation, write a program in C to calculate the volume area of cone, cylinder, etc. Distance between two coordinates. It is also example of sequence control. In sequence control, control does not skip. All those program in his control does not skip any statement is fall under sequence control instruction. So here control does not skip any statement. Statement is always terminated by semicolon. This is the semicolon, so this line is a statement. This is the semicolon, so this whole line is a statement. There is a semicolon, so this line is a statement. There is a semicolon, so this line is a statement. There is a semicolon, so this line is a statement. A program is nothing but set of statements. You can see here set of statements. Statements always terminated by the semicolon. In decision control instruction, we decide which section of code we have to execute. Second one is a decision control. It is implemented by followings. It is implemented by following. First one is a if. Second one is a nested if. Third one is a if else. Fourth one is a nested if else. Fifth one is a else if ladder. Else if ladder. Sixth one is a conditional operator, that is also called ternary operator. Conditional operator, that is also called ternary operator. And in last switch, case control. So class, decision control instruction is implemented by the following 7 ways. If, nested if, else if, nested if else if ladder, control, conditional operator which is called ternary operator, and switch, by the switch, case control. So third one is implemented here, case control. So now we are going to describe if. Syntax. If condition, if small bracket condition, opening bracket, here is a statements, semicolon, if block is closed. This is the syntax. If this condition is true, then this set of statement in this block is executed. If condition is true, then statements within this block is executed, otherwise not. Okay, this is the syntax. Here is the statements. It may have 0 statements, 1 statements, and more than 1 statements. Example. Void main. I am not writing here the has include conio.h, studio.h. Okay, just started from the void main int age, printf enter the age, printf enter the age, scanf percent d m percent age. Class, here we have not write CLR SCR. You should write after the variable declaration. You have to also write the has include ... Okay. Void main int age. Age is an integer variable. Age is a variable. Valid name. It is valid name. Age is a variable, integer variable. Enter the age. Percent d. You have entered the age. Okay. Now you have input. Now you can perform the operation what you want. So operation is decision, because it is decision control instruction. So you have input. You have age. User has inputted. Users have inputted their age. Now you have input. You can perform what you want. So here we are going to decide. If age is greater than or equal to 18, printf you are eligible for vote, semicolon. This is block is closed, main is closed. If block is open here, closed here, main is open here, closed here. Class, here we can see that if this is condition, if small bracket, this is condition. If this condition is true, then statements within this block is executed, otherwise not. So when user input their age, suppose user input 17 is greater than or equal to 18, no. So this block will not execute. But when user input 27 is greater than or equal to 18, yes. So this set of block is executed. When condition is true, this block will be executed. In this block there is single statement. Block may have 0 statement, single statement, more than 1 statement. So there is 1 statement. So this will be executed in case of 27, because 27 is inputted here. 27 is greater than 18, yes, and this will be executed. The result will be you are eligible for the vote. Okay. If there is a single statement, in this case single statement, you may drop. You have choice. So this single statement is by default is in scope of if statement. If is a statement, so this statement within the scope of if statement. You may write this or not if you have single statement. If you have more than 1 statement, then you have to write this bracket and this bracket. Okay. Another example is nested if. Nested if. Second is a nested if. Nested if. Nested if means many if within one another. Nested means within another. There are so many if which are within another. Syntax if condition, if condition, if condition, statements, statements. This block is closed, this block is closed here, and this block is closed here. This is the one example of syntax of nested if else. Nested if. This is the syntax. One example of syntax of nested if. Here there are several if within one another. If this condition is true, then control go to there. If this condition is true, then control go to there. If this condition is true, then this set of statements within this block is executed. Okay? So to execute this section of code, there is need to true all three conditions. This. Okay? This is the one example of syntax of nested if else. Nested if. Example, void main. You may also write here int. In that scenario, you have to put return 0 in the last of program. If you are using int here, I am not writing the has include. You have to write has include something. Void main int backlog. Backlog is a variable which is integer type. This is the valid name. Backlog per for percentage and cp. Cp means here cp is a variable, integer variable, but we are using it for computer programming. Here p is used for percentage and this is used for backlog. There are three variables, backlog, per and cp. All three variables are integer type. Okay? Printf enter the eligibility parameter. Eligibility parameters. Enter the eligibility parameters. Here scanf %d for backlog, %d for percentage, %d for CP, computer programming, %backlog, %per, %cp. All three parameters are inputted here by the student. You have inputs. Now you can perform the operation what you want. Now we have to perform the decision control nested if backlog double equal to 0. Double equal to means equal. Single equal to means assignment symbol. Okay? If backlog double equal to 0, if PER greater than or equal to 75, if CP is greater than or equal to 1, printf you are eligible for Facebook campus drive. Facebook campus drive. Here it is closed, and this one is closed here, this one is closed here, and main is closed here. All four bracket is closed here. So class, this is the example of this syntax. Exactly follow that syntax. This is a program. In this program is basically write a program in C to check whether a student is eligible for Facebook campus drive or not. The criteria of Facebook campus drive are backlog must have 0, percentage is greater than or equal to 75, and student student knows at least one computer programming language. So all three are conditions. Okay, so program is this: void main int backlog percp, enter the eligibility parameters, %d for backlog, %d for per, %d for cp. Student input their backlog numbers, percentage, and number of programming they know. Okay, if backlog double equal to 0, then control go to there. If per greater than or equal to 75, then control is there. If computer programming, cp means computer programming here, cp is variable for computer programming. If student know the programming at least one, then a message will pop up: you are eligible for Facebook campus drive. Okay, this block is closed here, this block is closed here, this block is closed here, and main is closed here. So this is the example of this nested if else syntax. If condition statements else statements see the syntax of if else statement. If condition is true, then this block of statements will execute. If statement is false, then this set of statement will execute. So this is the syntax of if else. Okay, if there is a one statement, then you may drop this bracket and this bracket, because by default if has scope one statement. Same case for else. So this is the syntax of if and else statement. Example, write a program in C to check whether given number is odd or even. This program is based on if else statement. So we are not going to write has include. I am just started from the void main. Void main int num is a variable that is integer type. Printf, enter the number, this is the message, enter the number. Now user inputs number through the scanf, %d and %num. Here you have entered the number, you have input. Now you can perform the operation what you want. So here operation is to check whether given number is odd or even. This number is odd or even, we have to check. If num variable has input, if num modulus 2, modulus symbol, modulus operator always give the remainder. If remainder is 0, it means this number is divisible by 2. If remainder is 0, then this number is divisible by 2. So if this gives 0 and this 0 equal to this 0, in that case num will be even number. Printf number is even. number is even, else if this is not, then else statements will be executed. Printf number is odd. Main is closed here. So class, this is the example of if and else statement. This is a simple example, and here we can see number is input here, number is inputted here, and that number is checked whether inputted number is odd or even. So if num modulus 2 equal to 0, it means number is even. Printf number is even. If this is not, then this section of code will execute. If condition is fail, then this section of code will execute. So in that case, printf print the number is odd. Syntax. In nested if else, many if and else statement is within another. Example, if condition else condition else. Class, this is the simple if and else. This is not nested if and else. In nested if and else, if block may have several if and else. Also, else block may have several if else. So here may be several if else. Here may also have several if else. It is possible here. So example is, write a program in C to check whether given number, write a program in C to calculate the percentage of 5 subjects and check whether a student is pass or fail. If pass, then with what division? Void main int p for physics, C for chemistry, M for math, E for English, H for Hindi. There are 5 subjects and one variable percentage to receive the percentage. Okay. Printf enter the number. Printf enter the marks of 5 subjects. Printf enter the marks of 5 subjects. Enter the marks of 5 subjects. Enter the marks of 5 subjects. Scanf %d 4 times, %d 5 times. Now %p for physics, %c for chemistry, M for math, %e for English, H for Hindi. So you have input the user has inputs the 5 subject. User has inputted the marks of 5 subjects. Now percentage is PER equal to P plus C plus M plus E plus H divided by 5. This is the percentage. This calculate the percentage and percentage is assigned to, result of percentage is assigned to PER. If subjects have 100 marks, then all subject divided by number of subject will generate the percentage. So this generate the percentage of 5 subjects. If each subjects have 100 marks, then it will generate the percentage, and this percentage, this result assigned to PER. Now you have percentage, you have calculated one thing's percentage. Now we have to check whether he is fail or pass. If pass, then with what grade? Now if PER is less than 33%, if PER is less than 33%, printf fail. If percentage is less than 33%, it means student has failed. Else this if and this else is related to this if. Else if PER greater than or equal to 75, here printf pass with honor. Student has passed with honor. Else if it is false, in that case its else will execute. Else if PER is greater than or equal to 60, here printf pass with first division. Pass with first division. Else, this is if this condition is fail, in that case its else will execute. Else printf pass with second division. Pass with second division. Okay. Now class, we have to close its bracket. Okay, this is closed here, this is open, this is open, this is closed here, this is open, this is closed here, this is closed here, main is closed here. So class, there is no space, so B do not go for the third division. So class, here we can see that there are 5 variables P, C, M, E, H for physics, chemistry, math, English and Hindi. These 5 variables are integer types. Percentage is also integer types. You may choose the float also. Enter the marks of 5 subjects. Student has entered the marks of 5 subjects: physics, chemistry, math, English and Hindi. You have marks of 5 subjects. Now you can perform the percentage, to calculate the percentage. P plus C plus M plus E plus S divided by 5. If each subject is 100 marks, then sum of all marks all marks of all subject divided by number of subject will give the percentage, and this percentage is assigned to PER variable. Now PER variable has percentage. Now we are going to check whether student is passed or failed. If percentage is less than 33, printf fail. If percentage is less than 33, student has failed. This is if this condition is not true. If this condition is not true, it means student secure the greater than 33%. In that case, else will execute. This else is related to this if. Okay? If this condition is fail, means percentage is greater than 33%. In that scenario, this will be fail. This condition will be fail. In that scenario, its else will execute. Its else execute. This one. Now, percentage may have greater than 75%, greater than 60%, or you can say percentage may have 50%. In that scenario, we have to check what is the grade of student. Okay, suppose percentage is suppose this condition is fail. In that scenario, we have to check what is the in what category student secure the grade. If percentage is greater than 75%, print pass with honor. Okay, this one is a second if. If this is not true, then its else will execute double dash, double dash, double dash, single dash, single line, double line. Okay, so this else is related to this if, and this else related to this if. Okay, when if is closed, then its else will start. When if will close, then its else will start. So if percentage is less than 33, he is failed. If percentage is greater than 33, means when condition is false, then its else will start, and its else will start when this if closed. Okay, now if percentage is greater than or equal to 75, pass with honor. If it is fail, if it is not true, then its else will start, but its else will start when this if is closed. Okay, when this if is closed, then its else will start. In this else, we further going to check if percentage is greater than 60. If percentage is greater than 60, printf pass with honor. It may be that it is not true. In that scenario, its else will start. So this 3 line, and this is 3 line, 3 line means this else is related to this if. So class, here due to lack of space, we do not write here the same curly bracket open and close, because there is single line, so by default this printf is under scope of this f. Okay, so when percentage is greater than or equal to 60, pass with first division. If it is not true, then its else will start, but its else will start when this if is closed. So by default this is closed, because we are not opening the bracket here, so we are not closing the bracket here. Okay, because by default single statement is under if. Okay, so here it is closed. In that if it is fail, if this condition is fail, in that scenario its else will start. So in its else, printf pass with second division. Okay, this else closes here, sorry, this else is closed here, this is else is closed here, and main is closed here. If all ifs are already closed. So this is a program. In this program we have implemented the nested if else. Okay, you may see this is the example of nested if else. This is the if. In this if there is no if and else, but in this else section, here to here, lots of if and else statement. So this is the one of the example of nested if else. Else if ladder. Syntax. If condition statement 1 else if condition statement 2 else if condition statement 3 else if condition statement 4 so it may be any times, depends upon your requirement, depends upon problem. Finally else statement 5. Finally if condition statement 1 else if condition statement 2 else if condition statement 3 else if condition statement 4 ... so many times, depends upon problem requirement. Finally else statement. Okay, this is the example of else if ladder. So here you may see else if. Okay, so this else if maybe many times, depends upon requirement. So that is called the else if ladder. Okay, this is the syntax. Now we are going to describe one example on it. Example is same. Write a program in C to calculate the percentage of marks of 5 subjects of a student and check whether he is failed or pass. If pass, then what grade? Then with what grade? Here void main printf enter the percentage. In previous program we manually calculate the percentage in the program, but here we just input the percentage through the keyboard by the user. Enter the percentage. Student input their percentage through scanner. %d PER. So PER is inputted here, but we have not declared the PER. So first declare the PER, int PER. So declare the variable first, then you have to use it. Printf PER, enter the int PER is integer variable. Printf enter the percentage. Scanner %d ampersand PER. So you have percentage, now you have to check whether he is fail or pass. So if PER is greater than or equal to 75, write here printf, that is the statement. If condition statement, printf is a statement here, pass with first division, pass with honor, else if PER greater than or equal to 60, printf pass with first division, else if PER is greater than or equal to 45, printf pass with second division, okay, else if PER is greater than or equal to 33, printf pass with third division, else printf fail. Main is closed here. So class, here you can see if, else if, in last else. So this is the else if ladder example. In this example you have to check whether student is pass or fail. If pass, then with what grade. So in this program we have not calculated the percentage, just input the percentage through the scanf, through the keyboard, okay. int PER is a variable, integer type variable. Enter the percentage. Student has entered the percentage here. If percentage greater than or equal to 75, pass with honor, else if percentage greater than 60, pass with first division, else if percentage greater than 45, printf pass with second division, else if percentage greater than 33, printf pass with third division, else fail. So this program is follow the syntax that we have described just previously, just before it, okay. So here is else if. It may be many times, depends upon program, depends upon problem, okay. So this is the statement. Printf is a statement because statement is always terminated by semicolon. So any line terminated by semicolon in a program is called statement. So this is the statement. If condition statement, else if condition statement, else if condition statement, else if condition statement, many times dot dot, in last that is the else. So in this example we calculate the we check whether student is fail or pass. If pass, then with what grade, with another methodology, that is the else if ladder. If PER is greater than 75, printf pass with honor, pass with honor. If percentage is greater than or equal to 60, and percentage is less than 75. Okay, here printf pass with first division. If PER is greater than or equal to 45 and PER is less than 60. Okay, here printf pass with second division. Pass with second division. Here there is no semicolon. Here there is no semicolon. Okay. When you check the condition, then you do not put the semicolon after the small bracket. In case of if, in case of switch, if you input the semicolon, means you terminated here the condition. Printf pass with second division. If PER is greater than or equal to 33 and PER is less than 45, printf pass with third division. If PER is less than 33, here printf fail. Printf fail. Main is closed here. Okay. In this program, we assumed percentage is inputted here. Okay. There is no space, so we are not writing. Suppose percentage has inputted. Now we have to check using the logical operator whether student is fail or pass. If pass, then with what grade? Percentage is greater than or equal to 75, pass with honor. PER is greater than 60 and less than 75. Here you have used the logical operator. This one. Here you have used the logical operator in each statement. Here you have used logical operator. Here you have used logical operator. So with the help of logical operator, you check whether student is fail or pass. If pass, then with what grade? With another methodology that is called use of logical operator. Okay. So same problem is solved by the three methods: nested if else, if ladder, use of logical operator. Ternary operator is also called conditional operator. Okay. Ternary operator is also called conditional operator. Decision is also implemented by the conditional operator. Okay. Like the if, like the nested if else, we can use the ternary operator to decide which set of statement we have to execute or not. Syntax, I have already told you. Condition, question mark, statement, colon, statement. Okay. When this condition is true, this statement will execute. When this condition is false, this statement will execute. And question mark and colon, these two characters combinedly, these two characters makes the single operator that is called the ternary operator. Example, I have already told you. This is the syntax. This one is a syntax. Syntax. Now example is 0 question mark printf hello colon printf hi class. In this this is the condition. Before the question mark there is a before the question mark condition, after question mark there is a statement, after semicolon there is also a statement. Okay, so 0 signify the false condition, non-zero signify the true condition. So here is a 0, so this is the false condition. When condition will false, this statement will execute. Okay, so here output is a high. Another example, suppose value is -7, question mark 5 colon 7. What will be the output? So this is the condition, this is the statement, this is the statement. When this condition is true, this will execute. When this condition is false, this will execute. Here is -7. -7 is a non-zero. Non-zero means true. If the condition is true, then 5 will be executed, 5 will be accepted. So here output will be 5. So it is just like if and else. Ternary operator is just like if and else statement. Okay, if this condition is true, then this will be executed. If condition is false, then this will be executed. Just like the if and else.